Hello, Kawaii Creatives. I hope everyone is well today. So, wait, what's today? Today is November 18th. Yes, it's the 18th. I had to pay my Sprint bill. I am walking to handle some errands. And then after handling errands, I am going over to Ivy City to the clubhouse. I'm really excited. But that's not what I came here to talk to you guys about. So let's talk about what I actually came here for. I have ideas mulling around in my head. I thought it would be a great time for a Dear Diary moment of talking about, I don't know what I'm talking about. Hold please. Okay, I'm back. So we're talking about my fashion line. I'm launching a fucking fashion line. Shop Gal Apparel, y'all. It's about time. What? Okay, I'm done. Anyway, it's so many moving facets to this new space that I created but kind of held, my e-commerce space. If you guys don't know, yes, I do have a store, Lips Brand Online. It's a really little ink play shop, and if you go there, you can actually look at the art and apparel by clicking a button at the top menu that says Lips, Art, and Apparel. Dun, 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 dun. I made it really easy. Anyway, so I'm launching this line. I have a lot of questions because I have to fill it out. So this first line is about having that drip. And I had to go back to actually talk about having that drip and what that actually means, looks like, smells like, all that good stuff for me. And the reason I had to do that is simply because at the end of the day, I had motivation for launching my first line. That has now turned into, I have ideas for like a second, third, fourth, and 12th line. But we'll get there later. This time, I actually just wanted to do one thing that would do, or a twofer. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say, a twofer. I'm trying to actually share a lot of creative ideas that I have in my head as it pertains to moody fashion and feeling good about yourself and all that good stuff. And I also want to honor my brother. That's a big one. It's a big one because my brother is my inspiration. He is the first thing that I ever knew of a best friend. So when it comes to my friendships, he kind of sets the bar for those. And he was a fashion designer, Scotty Scobie Lee DeLaw. I think I'm pronouncing it right. I used to pronounce it really weird when I was a kid, but that's my brother. He is my oldest of what I love to call my pack of wolves, which are my three oldest brothers. In case you guys did not know, I am the youngest. I talk a lot about Scotty in my book. And what our relationship looked like. Like I said, he is my first version and who set the standard for what a best friend looks like for me. He's my very first best friend. And what other best friend than one, someone who's a family member, two, is my oldest of oldest brothers, and then three, he is creative as fuck. Hi, it me in boy form. And a lot older. Anyway, I'm launching this line on Pink Friday, and all of that jam. I really wanted to launch it for his birthday, but I could not. So I'm launching it for Pink Friday. And the reason that I'm doing this is because everything about Shop Gal as a journey so far, and me actually bringing some things to life, some ideas to life, and placing things and stuff, has all been an homage to all of the ancestors who've gotten me here. Literally, all of them living, dead, and indifferent. All the ancestors that have gotten me here, whether you could see them, whether I've mentioned them or not, I ain't do this shit on my own. I can promise you that. And one thing that I did not do on my own is coming to my own sense of style, being able to push creative boundaries, or even the idea of using fashion as a way to express myself if it weren't for Scotty. So that's just that. His birthday was November 16th, and my mom said he would have been 57 years old. So that gives you an idea of how much of a youngin' I am in comparison to my brothers. And Scotty used to do these sketches. He used to do these amazing fashion sketches, and I used to try and mimic them literally like my entire life. And I couldn't. Scotty passed when I was 16. He passed from AIDS. And when he passed, like literally that day, I sat down and I went to draw. And I was like, I'm going to try and draw like Scotty. And this will be the same day that he passed. And literally, it's the first time that I ever drew like Scotty. Mind you, I've been trying to do this my entire life, like pretty much almost 16 years. Scotty is literally the guy who would make sure I didn't have to walk. So he put me on his shoulders, and I used to have like those big brother, little sister, like shoulder horseback rides or back rides. I don't know what they're called, whatever. Scotty is the first person I ever made bets with about getting phone numbers. And I used to lose all the time. His secret was that we were in DuPont Circle. Scotty is also gay. We were in DuPont Circle, so he already knew that a lot of the guys that I was trying to go for were not trying to go for me. But also he was using me in like that cute sister, like, see my little cute sister, and picking up guys and shit. I was losing bets left and right and had to treat this motherfucker to the movies. That's a bullshit. No, I'm playing. I would have to treat him to the movies, but he would always end up paying, so it's okay. Anyway, Scotty is a big part of my life. Even post-death, he is a big part of my life. And I attribute a lot of what I do in terms of fashion with him. In fact, I felt closest to him more than any other time, other than when he's annoying me by giving me chills and hanging out in my house with my cat. The closest that I felt to him was the recent photo shoot that we did for Shoppe. It felt like little Imani was very, very present. And she was very, very happy. She was happy to be dressed up. She was happy to be, with her big brother. Like, I just felt like he was there. And it made it a lot easier of a process to get through. We won't talk about how I feel now after the photo shoot. I'm sure the end result of what we're putting together will be amazing. But until then, that's where I am. So yeah, so that's Scotty, that's Shoppe, the apparel line that I'm launching for Pink Friday. And I think just in clearing the air on some things and redirecting some things, I still have a lot of questions in my head about this process. But at the end of the day, my motivation, my inspire is still there. So I'll keep going, because he ain't going nowhere, like, ever. So I'll keep going, I'll keep pushing, I'll keep thriving, I'll keep creating. And until then, I hope you'll stay around for this launch. Mark your calendars, pull up with me, and follow me on Instagram at iPukeHawaii. Make sure you sign up for my email list, subscribe to that joke, and maybe buy a copy of Shoppe, and you can see what my personal journey has looked like for me to become the boss girl that I am today. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed. I am now at the station, so I can hop on the train and go run these errands, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Stay creative. Johnny.